it down.
Well, after some cloud cover and some rainfall sticking around southern Ontario and southwestern Quebec over the last couple of days, different story today. If we do see any precipitation, it'll be some pop-up storms, likely not a long-lived situation in terms of your weather conditions for this afternoon. As we take a look at temperatures, we're already getting up to the mid-20s for many parts of southern Ontario. A little bit of a slower start around Montreal, but we are going to get up to the high 20s for many areas today. And that humidex, how the body feels in a particular air mass, will be between 35 to 38. It's when it starts to get to 35 or higher that you really start to feel that more uncomfortable feeling as you head outside. We've got heat warnings in place across northern Ontario, northeastern and northwestern Ontario. Those will likely spread east by this weekend into early next week as those humidex values rise even more. Looking at our visible satellite, we've seen a fair weather cumulus clouds for the moment. Some of those cumulus clouds could become towering cumulus clouds. We're also watching out for some upper level smoke over the Great Lakes, which could make its way farther east, bringing us a bit of haze in the upper levels of the atmosphere. And again, a pop-up shower or thunderstorm possible this afternoon, especially north of the GTA and even around southwestern Quebec and southwestern Ontario. So look at your forecast conditions for today. High 20s in Windsor, that risk of a shower or thunderstorm. Most of the GTA should stay dry, but northern sections have that potential for an isolated shower or thunderstorm. And Montreal, most areas dry as well. Slight chance of a shower. I'll let you know what to expect this weekend in your full forecast coming up.
Chilling video released by Hamilton Police of
Well, we did expect above average temperatures for much of the summer, and that pattern certainly taking hold today and through the next few days, with temperatures, well, above average and certainly humidex values starting to reach that uncomfortable stage, especially as we head towards the second half of the weekend into early next week. As we take a look at your forecast conditions for today, high 20s around the GTA, around Montreal as well. There is the slight chance through the mid-afternoon to early evening of an isolated shower or thunderstorm, mainly north of Toronto, northern sections of the GTA, around Montreal, slight chance as well. We'll stay in the high teens as we head through the overnight tonight. There's a cold front pushing across the west, and that is cooling things down a little bit, but it's bringing some stronger storms, or at least that potential, through portions of Saskatchewan and Manitoba. Enough energy in the atmosphere for that. And as we look farther east, well, plenty of sunshine, and those temperatures are certainly on the rise. In the upper levels of the atmosphere, we are starting to see an upper level ridge develop. We've also got a surface ridge to our south and east, and that is going to pump in the warmth and the humidity as we look at the satellite radar in terms of any shower activity. A bit of activity could cross the Michigan border in towards southwestern sections of Ontario. A pop-up shower thunderstorm, not out of the question, but it won't be anything widespread for sure. So certainly nothing to cancel your outdoor plans about. You can see some of that activity possible this afternoon. So be sky aware. And then on Saturday, I think most spots should stay dry, a warm and humid day. That humidex around the mid-30s for much of southern Ontario. So Toronto through to Peterborough, closer to 38 around Montreal. Sunday evening, we'll have to watch out for the chance of an isolated shower or thunderstorm around the GTHA, but again, this is not widespread. Now, Monday and Tuesday, different story likely. As a cold front pushes through, we're watching out for some storms. Some of those storms could be on the strong side. As we look at the next 7 days, up to 30 on Saturday, Sunday, that humidex around 35. Early next week, we're up to the low 30s, high 20s, but the humidex will be higher, likely between 35 to 38. We're into some cooler weather Wednesday. And for Montreal, hot and humid weekend. We're looking out for the chance of some showers and thunderstorms as we head through next week. And that's Look at Your Forecast.
Great, thanks Ross. Well, that's our show.
Just in time for the weekend, let's head over to Bill, who is enjoying some of the sun. Bill, what can you tell us about the forecast?
Well, it's absolutely beautiful out here now, and I think that's going to continue through your weekend. I was sort of regretting bringing, the jacket for the event here. Very nice conditions, but on the humid side, these temperatures are feeling a whole lot warmer than they actually are due to the high humidity. Remnants of Tropical Storm Beryl long gone, but what is left behind is this very tropical air mass. And as we continue to see this push from the south, more moisture out of the Gulf of Mexico doubles up that humidity. So we can see anywhere from 8 to 10 point spread between the temperature and just how moist, how humid, how hot it feels. Humidex values will be a big factor over the weekend, but enjoy that blue sky and sunshine. Once Monday rolls in, the chance of showers and thunderstorms may come back, for some of us anyway. We'll have the details with your full forecast in just a moment.
First Weather is brought to you by Aubin Windows and Doors. For premium products, award-winning service, and professional installations, visit aubin.com.
Yeah, lots of sunshine, high humidity too. That's creating quite a humidex factor across the region for the weekend. You may see some fog patches developing overnight as we see high moisture in the air mass and very little wind. When that moisture becomes stagnant, it allows it to attach to particulate in the air, and you've got fog. In the cooler months, it's frost. The same effect. So we will see that tonight and probably again tomorrow night. Very muggy conditions too through the day. Sunny and hot weekend ahead. High humidex factor for everyone across southern and eastern Ontario. Showers developing Monday with the risk of thunderstorms. For some, 30 to 40% probability. Not a great big, and it may look a little ominous in our maps that we show in a moment, but it's really not a great threat. 25 in Kingston today, and that's down at Norman Rogers Airport. It was probably close to 27, 28 inland, and you can throw another 8 points on there for humidex factor. Everyone can. It was a 27 between Smiths Falls and Ottawa, Brockville as well. 29 in Peterborough, a 28 in Oshawa and Toronto too. 27 in Belleville. We're all looking at either seasonal or a few degrees above that, and very muggy conditions. That 24 feeling like a 32 right now, and partly cloudy conditions reported. Yeah, 78% relative humidity right now. No precipitation today, but the final figures are in from the remnants of Tropical Storm Beryl, 76 millimeters by the time it tapered off to nothing last night. And we've lost a couple more minutes of daylight too. I know you don't like to think about it, but as we go through summer and head towards fall, those days do get shorter. High pressure is brewing and digging into the Great Lakes, and as it does, it positions itself to the south, helping to sort of push the warmer air in. We've got a fairly strong warm front here. You've got that flow from the Gulf of Mexico bringing in moisture, but you've already got a very moist, very humid air mass right now, thanks to what what Tropical Storm Beryl left behind. The remnants of the remnants, you could say. That's just the way it's going to be for pretty much your whole weekend. Into Monday, we see more low pressure rolling through. As it does, it brings that probability of showers and thunderstorms. And I know I'm showing a couple lows and a cold front here, but as it starts to move in Monday, it sort of loses its steam, turns into a single low in the north, and this just becomes a trough. And so that's why we're only seeing like 30 to 40% probability with risk of thunderstorms, and it's not for everybody either. It's going to be one of those things where you see a mix of sun and cloud and the probability. Like this, where you get, oh, there's nothing here, but there's showers here, and it's sort of spread about and scattered. Any probability tonight is to the north through cottage country, from Madoc to Charlotte Lake. Everybody else looking free and clear. Very nice conditions all weekend long until late Sunday. Yeah, you can see it here rolling in through the overnight. We've got some wet weather, and then it reduces to about a 30% probability through your Monday, Quinty. So a high 29 tomorrow, sunny, that 29 feeling like 37. Sunday, a high 30 and a mix of sun and cloud, and for Monday, a mix of sun and cloud. And yeah, you do have that small probability of showers, but you will get your share of sunny periods. Brockville, a high 29 tomorrow, mainly sunny, feeling like a 37. For Sunday, sunny with a high 30 up to 29 on Monday, and a 30% chance of showers. Smiths Falls up to 29 tomorrow, mainly sunny conditions. Humidex factor an issue for you as well. Sunday mainly sunny with a high 31, rising to 30 on Monday with a mix of sun and cloud, and a 40% chance of a shower by the late afternoon, early evening. Kingston, your forecast, sunny with a high of 28 tomorrow. That 28 is going to feel a lot warmer, up to about 34 or 36, depending on what time of day it is. Sunday, a high 28. Sunny conditions. Monday up to 27. You've got a mix of sun and cloud, and that chance of showers slipping in a small way. Come Tuesday, the probability jumps up, and so does that risk of thunderstorms too. For Wednesday, though, the probability tapers off in the morning. Hope to see some partial clearing by Wednesday afternoon, and temperature slipping too. The seasonal norm is at 26. They're going to dip below that over Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, and getting back to mainly sunny conditions over Thursday and Friday. Now your weather wallpaper. Thanks to Sharon David of Kingston for sending in 3 pictures, which I wanted to share with you tonight. Really interesting pictures. She went to Harrowsmith on Purdy Lake, the water access ramp at Purdy Lake. She was kayaking there and got really close to this great blue heron, closer than she's ever been. Here he is fishing. I don't know how he can see the fish through all that duckweed, but he's certainly looking for something. Here's a really nice shot as well, but the one that interested me the most was this one. And what's he doing? Squawking it, get that camera out of my face kind of thing? No. What he's doing, they call this gular fluttering. Birds can't sweat, and they can't pant like a dog either. So how they expel the heat on a very hot day, and we were all experiencing that, is to open their beaks and then vibrate their throats, expelling heat. And it's called gular fluttering. And Sharon, thanks for the education, and thanks for sharing these pictures. If you've got pictures to share with us, send them to us at submissions@ckwstv.com.
Yeah, I wonder how close she actually got to this bird.
Yeah, they can be pretty bold at times, especially if they, there's fish there and they don't want to abandon their fishing spot, right? So.
But I agree with you. How did it see the fish through all of that seaweed and stuff?
Yeah, I know. They must have better eyes than me. I don't know.
All right, well, Bill, we'll catch up with you in just a little bit for your long-range forecast. Here's Bill to talk to us through our long-range forecast. Bill, what can we expect?
Well, it looks like a beautiful weekend on tap. A little on the humid side as we see temperatures get up to 28 over Saturday and Sunday. It's going to feel about 8 or 9 degrees warmer than that. Loads of sunshine. Come Monday, the probability of showers and risk of thunderstorms moving in. That probability increases on Tuesday with a high of 27. And then the probability drops Wednesday morning. Hope to see some clearing later Wednesday. Temperatures dropping as well, only up to 23 degrees. On Thursday, your seasonal average is at 26. 24 is your high Friday as the sunshine continues, and more sunshine as we move through next weekend, Saturday, Sunday, and right into Monday. Still mainly sunny conditions and seasonal highs of 26.
Well, I am enjoying all this warm weather, but the humidity, well, it really does something to your hair.
Yeah, you were telling me off camera earlier you had to fix your hair several times today because the humidity does wreak havoc with it.
It does. It does. In our newsroom, I don't know, it's a little bit warmer than your area, for instance. You say you have the best spot in the building.
You could hang meat in my workspace. Yes. I keep the door closed in the back hallway where all the humidity is, and then I just got the AC pumping in that tiny little box that I work in. Oh, it's so nice. I love the coolness.
Lucky guy. Well, like you said, a good weekend for this weekend as well as next weekend as well. So really lucking out if you're intending on spending some time outdoors. All right, stay with us. We'll be right back after this short break.
High pressure has really dug in. We're seeing clear conditions tonight. Very few clouds anyway, if you see any at all. 18 for a low, feeling like a 28. Yeah, on the humid side. Fog patches developing, evidence of high moisture in the air mass. Tomorrow we'll find that temperature climb to about a 28, feeling like a 35, and tons of sunshine. Will it stay that way for your whole weekend? We'll find out with the full forecast in just a moment.
This portion of the news is brought to you by your locally owned Midas of Eastern Ontario, with lifetime guarantees on brakes, shocks, struts, exhaust, and now on tires. Come and experience the Midas difference.
Count on W. You're watching CKWS News at 11.
High pressure has really dug into the Great Lakes Basin. We're looking at very nice conditions, lots of sunshine. We had a beautiful sunny day today, more sunshine again tomorrow. But it does look as if that humidity is on the high side. So a bit of a point spread between the temperature and just how hot it feels. A little on the muggy side, yeah. So we are looking at that humidity to climb even further. We're looking at any from an 8 to 10 point spread between the temperature and just how warm it feels, because these highs are positioned in the south. We've got a really strong warm front here pulling all kinds of warmth and moisture out of the Gulf of Mexico, and we're already sitting with a very tropical air mass left behind by the remnants of Tropical Storm Beryl. Now we're looking at sunny conditions for now, a beautiful weekend. Come Monday, though, that probability of showers moves in as lows from the west start to track through, and that could bring the risk of some thunderstorms as well. But the probability isn't very strong. These depressions aren't very strong. We're looking at about 30% probability in the Quinte region on Monday, and still some sunny periods, a mix of sun and cloud, near 30 degrees then. Tomorrow near 30, sunny, and for Sunday mainly sunny and a high of 30 degrees. You want to bet It's going to feel a lot warmer than that. Brockville, high of 29 tomorrow, feeling like a 37, and mainly sunny. Sunny conditions for Sunday, too, with a high 30, nearly 30 on Monday, and a mix of sun and cloud and a 30% chance of a shower. Smiths Falls up to 29 tomorrow, mainly sunny, more of the same Sunday with a high 31. You reach 30 Celsius on Monday with a mix of sun and cloud and a 40% chance of some showers. And Kingston, a high 28 and sunny tomorrow, feeling like, 35 tomorrow. Sunday, it's a high 28 and sunny. Monday, up to 27, a mix of sun and cloud. That chance of showers brewing. That probability grows over Tuesday with a high of 27, a risk of thunderstorms with it as well. Wednesday, probability dying in the morning. We see some partial clearing through the afternoon, a high 24. Up to 23 on Thursday, mainly sunny, and a mix of sun and cloud. Friday, a high of 24.